Rap Squad, what is all up, guys? It is me, your girl, Lexi. So, I will tell you why I don't like my name to begin the video. The reason I don't like my name is because it literally sounds like the thing that you use to ask for help, Alexa. And a lot of people mistake my name for Alexa instead of Alexis. And I also don't like the name Alexa because it reminds me of somebody that my friend is no longer talking to. So yeah, now you know the full reason why I prefer to be called Lexi, because Lexi doesn't sound like Alexa or Alexis. Logic. Now, I'm going to start the video by feeding my kitty. And I'm going to give you, sorry Cindy, I'm finding salmon for you. Does this shit even have salmon? Alright, I'm going to give you a chicken dinner because I can't find anything. So yeah, that's my favorite necklace. I'm going to take this back because my mom never wears it, because I know Emily told me to give this to her one time. And I know Holly says, so Holly, if you watch, I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible. I know you think that it shouldn't always have to be group hangouts for me to be able to be happy, but I want to hang out in a group because I've been longing for a day where I hang out with almost all of my good friends and just watch videos and laugh on my phone, because I've been getting respectful with Emily in this one way. I let her use my phone. That's one way I've been changing. I let her use my phone to look at bands on Amazon. I let her know my code. Me letting Emily do whatever she wants with me is how I've been trying to change. But I gave up on that way because even though I give her everything she wants, she still gets mad at me, and that's not okay. That's not what friends do. Normal friends, you know what they do? They thank you for what they do for you. And they appreciate it. And I'm finally glad that she's telling me that what my mom and me do for her is not unseen. I'm glad she knows that. Because if I was doing everything for her and it wasn't seen, do you know what would make me feel like? I wouldn't want to be friends with that. I would want my friends that really, truly appreciate me and accept me for who I am. So no, I'm happy to just have more hangouts where it's just group hangouts with just me and friends. And I want to be able to party during those times to celebrate not being in college anymore. That's what I also want everybody to know. Because I busted my badonkus in college. I had bio, health, sign language, going to all different buildings, and getting all this homework that was expected to be due on a certain date. And the stress of the workload that my mother put me through got me to the point, guys, where I can't even feel good. You know, I'm allowed to feel better about myself. I'm allowed to have confidence in myself. And I'm certainly allowed to, be myself. Because I feel like I'm never allowed to be myself anymore. Because, everyone wants themselves to be themselves. And they don't ever think about me and what I want, what my mental stability needs to be happy. Maybe my ego needs to be cradled, to be acknowledged, so that people know how good of a person I truly am. Because not everyone's perfect, guys. Let's be honest. And I'm sorry that the closet's like that. It's neat. It's better than mine. It's organized. I have to get to doing mine soon. And I am going to be doing a Subnautica stream tonight. My friend's trying to call me, but I can't answer right now because I'm blogging. And she said I could have me time. But she doesn't seem to understand that I like to do hour-long streams. And if I can't do that, then there's a huge issue because I want everyone to see what I do for fun. I want everyone to see my hobbies. I want to make outside friends like my friend does. Oh, God. Cindy, I'm just going to have to feed you the full can of this and then give Rocky a nub. So I usually like to feed her in... I'm going to feed her in Dad's shower so that she's actually not interrupted. This towel has to come down. And then I can close the door so that Rocky doesn't get to her or eat her food. Now she's in there eating. She should have no interruptions now because I don't have anything to dish her food and her food dish was just cleaned. So, no. Now that that's that way, this is going to piss the dog off. You can go in there, Rocky, but you're not getting her food. Because I put Cindy in the shower so that she could eat. Because you know how it is. I don't want to leave the cat in the cold. But I also want her to be able to eat and finish her food. So that's done. Now I'm planning on, guys, doing a Subnautica stream. Also, I'm dropping a new song called Heavenly Lexi. So if you guys want to see how I feel emotion-wise, because I express best through singing, because that's how everyone's heard, you can go to my SoundCloud and follow all my Lexi the Rap accounts and listen to all my songs. And please hit the like button on every single one because I don't have enough love on SoundCloud, but people can go haywire about me on TikTok. What's that? Why does everyone like my TikToks and not my SoundCloud stuff? I mean, I don't get it. It's nice outside. So I'm going to post this video tonight so that everyone can get to see what my life's been like. Because I've always been running to my friend's house to help her do bands for our business. Because we sell bracelets. So if anyone wants to buy anything from us, shoot us up in our messages or whatever. And we'll actually, get to do it. I'm actually going to make something to eat because Rocky, get down. I'm going to get myself food because I've been hungry all day and I'm going to eat healthy so that I can get this bikini weight so that I can walk around the beach all sexy with my boyfriend so that he could actually, for once, see what sexy really is. So, Rocky, you're not going in the fridge. What am I going to do to take care of the dog now? Do I have to feed you? You already have food, Rock. Look. Are you hungry? Eat. Okay, then don't go in the fridge. What the hell? See, this is what I have to deal with. It's a never-ending cycle of interruptions where it takes forever to get shit done. So I gotta hurry and I'm having one tomato so far. I'm eating something, guys, so that I can have a full belly, because I don't know about you, but I'm dropping weight like flies drop. and it's starting to feel pain-like, which I think is pretty much like what the models do to look really good. So if I eat small portions and starve, I should be able to be happy about myself again. Kind of like my friend, how she feels. We both want perfect bodies, and it's just so hard to like make that happen because you don't have the time of day. We're always on a carb kick. No one's been getting a chance to eat right. So I'm going to start now by making myself food. Excuse the kitchen. I know it's messy, but I need food. Food. I'm going to do all the cleaning after I eat and do what my mom once told me. Do my live streams at night so that I could, like, you know, relax and just have no interruption and just stream. Because there's a lot in the game that I still have to do. What is EF something lock? I don't know, but what I have to do in the stream today is try to get ingredients to make a prawn suit, and I also have to use the mobile vehicle bay to actually I have all that shit. I need to be able to make a prawn suit, so I need to find prawn suit fragments so that I could make one. That way I could get monster amounts of materials and be able to, you know, finish the game, which is what I prefer to do, so that I could actually go to bed without, like, being panicked about not being able to complete the game. So, yeah. I can't find a cutter anymore. Where are all the cutting boards? This is gonna piss Dad off if we don't have one. Oh, here it is. All I have. You know what, guys? I'm gonna wash the dishes, and you guys are gonna see that. So, yeah, the kitchen doesn't look great, but I'm gonna show you guys what I have to deal with on a daily basis as far as dishes. In the morning, this is very stressful. I don't like waking up to this. So if we all take care of it the second it happens, guys, we won't need to do the dishes all the time. And everyone has to take care of their own, too. Everyone has to wash their own dishes, like Dad said, after they eat. So that no one has to, like, do what I just did and take dirty, slimy stuff off the sponge. That was gross. Ew. But yeah. I'm so happy that my nose clip rings came in. See? I hope Mom and everybody in the world appreciates this. I'm still sick with a bladder condition and throat problem, but I'm helping. Ow, my back! Ow! My back fat hurts. I really need to get that checked and see if there's a possible way of getting rid of it. Like, maybe back suction would be nice. Like something where I could lay on my back and get all the fat out of my back. That way I only have the stomach left to deal with, which is a monster pain. I need to get rid of all of that so that I could actually, you know, feel healthy. So, all I'm trying to say is if everybody could be perfect and is allowed to be perfect, then so am I. So I'm going to do what I can to, like, take it down a notch and, you know, be happy. And I know Holly thinks, again, that it doesn't always have to be group hangouts for me to behave. It kind of does lately, though, guys, because I haven't been able to hang out with anybody, but it's always been having to be Emily. I want to be allowed to hang out with everybody, okay? So to make sure that happens, if Emily really wants to be included in my friend groups, then we'll have a day where her friends and my friends and I could all hang out and actually watch my videos and laugh at them and take in why they're so funny. 'Cause, like, you know, everyone has to see the funny side of Stevie T. Yeah, he may be cringe. Yeah, he may be weird. But that's sometimes part of being funny. Everyone has a different type of humor, you know? And the reason why I haven't been washing the dishes too is because we have a problem. We're backed up. And the drain isn't working. The only way I'm able to do this is if I have the thing out so that, alright, I guess I have to wash one of these pots at a time to be able to, like, do it. So the drain has to stay out. I'll clean that at the end, but I'm going to do the dishes first because everyone's right. Me helping is long overdue. I'll do Subnautica before I go to bed, but I'm going to take care of the dishes first. Mom can help me with my room when she gets back home, but I'm going to do what I'm long overdue supposed to do first. Okay? And this is one thing my friend has to understand. She has to remember that she made this rule, and I want her to give my mom the same respect. Okay? If they, quote-unquote, expect me to not get involved in their family disputes, then maybe, just maybe, Emily shouldn't be involving herself into my family disputes either. Because if she does that all the time, it's gonna cause a, how do I explain it? This way, conflict eventually, where our whole families collide and clash. And that's what I've been so scared about, and I really don't want that to happen. So, just bear in mind how I feel about coincidental arguments happening so that maybe we can prevent them. Thank you, Lexi the rat. Alright, this pot's getting rinsed. This should make Mom happy. I hope she will be. She needs to call a plumber because our sink is backed up. There's nothing There's always something blocking it. Alright, let me shut the water so we don't waste water. I'm going to take all the stuff out of the sink. And then we'll just wash each item one at a time. I've just finished doing a pot. Do you know how hard they are to clean, guys? Look at this. I'm just gonna, I can't wipe it, can I? All right. Alright, so that's one monster out of the way of cleaning, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to fit in all this. Let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back, and I'm so sorry about that, guys. I needed to be able to take care of myself a little bit. So, by take care of myself, I mean, relieve my bladder so that I could work for real. So, yeah, let's get back to dishes. I'm going to do all the silverware first because that's the easiest to take care of. It's just a little scrub and rinse. And then we'll take care of the big shit. This is how I know how to wash dishes. I know my parents taught me ways, but I take after my grandma Angie because she knows how to do it the best. So to conserve water, which I'm doing, I'm scrubbing it first with a wet soapy sponge. And then you rinse off your spatula and you just put it away in the drying rack and let it dry. That's how Grandma Angie told me to do it, because this way preserves hot water, if you didn't know. And the water is becoming very hot very fast, so turning that off is recommended so I don't burn my fingers, everyone. And we'll just put that there. And I know my grandparents are probably worried about me in heaven. They're probably like, is Alexis gonna be all right? Because, like, Grandpa Sack's probably looking down at me thinking, what's wrong with Alexi? Why is she so high-strung? Grandpa, I'm sorry that you have to see me be like this all the time. I'm just tired of having the obligation to worry about everybody, you know? I want to take care of myself to be able to be healthy. And then, and only then, will I be allowed to, take care of everyone. But right now I'm just taking care of the house, because it's been highly requested by my family and friends. So yeah, I'm gonna do this till it's all finished, and then yeah, I'm gonna go do some streaming, because I know you guys miss me actually doing all my stuff and stuff like that, but it's been very busy because I'm always at my friends. So yeah, I'm done explaining everything. I need to shut up now so I could breathe. So, the way my grandma taught me how to do silverware, so that, like, all of this, so that you could save water, is, okay, sponge, set aside, sponge, set aside. That way everything is soaped up, so that way at the end you can just rinse and put away. It's so easy and convenient, and that's how I like my life. Easy, convenient, lazy. You know why? Because, alright, I'll stop this whole British accent act. It's because I'm the queen. Everyone in high school called me the queen. And my queenship isn't really celebrated that often, so I thought, my queenship has to be celebrated by me and all my friends just partying and having a good time. Because not only is Emily right about me having my last chance to change through, being with a bunch of people, but, it's also my chance to shine and everyone to see how happy I could be if I just hang out in groups. And I know that's Emily's biggest want as a change. She just wants me to be nice. And I could be nice when everyone's all together. Because that way it's so easy that we could all just laugh and have a good time. And I know everyone loves to see me struggle, but I'm done doing that. I'm done struggling for everyone else's ego cradle. I want to be able to have my ego cradled until it's actually asleep. Meaning, I want to be able to be allowed to be confident without anyone having a problem with it. And if that's so much to ask, then there's a huge issue, because everyone has their confidence in themselves and pride in themselves and abilities in themselves. But everyone takes that away from me, I feel, by always correcting me, jumping down my throat, being so anxious to punish me. Like, why? What did I do so wrong that everyone wants to kill me? Do I look bad? Do I smell? And that's the thing too. I try to take care of myself inside and out with hygiene, and nobody acknowledges. Everyone still says I stink, and it's not okay. I want to be able to, for once, hear that Alexis smells good when she's with her friends. And I don't know if it's going to mean, me taking a bath in expensive perfume, or like me actually buying mints and eating a whole container, but something's got to work when it comes down to being perfectly hygiened. Let's say it the correct English way. Perfectly hygienically taken care of. That's what I want to be. But I don't know how to do that other than buying strong shit to get my body in shape. I know it's not the most natural way to go, but sometimes people have to take unnatural precautions to solve their problems. I mean, look at me. I had to cheat my way through college to be able to get out of college and pass. And if the professors knew about that, I would have been kicked out and the degree would have been taken away. But you know what, guys? I worked so hard. And, I deserve every item that I got and get to this day. Because I'm a queen and I expect to be treated as such. Especially that, I do everything. Sponge treatment. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let my friends all go and family so that they could breathe and I can just quietly wash dishes. So I'm going to say leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget also, comment. Nice things only. No meanness. My friend doesn't like that. And turn on post notifications too. And I will see you all when the going gets tough in the next video. See you actually on the live stream tonight, not on a video. Sorry. See you guys on Subnautica Live tonight. Good night. Bye.